Unaweza kuwa uko na penye si updated.
Wewe iko sawa ama?
Sasa tuko nyingine na hata zingine.
Sawa.
Nimejua.
So that means sitaona watu wenye nani? Wenye wanaoa. Unaweza sokata.
Sina kitu.
Sawa basi.
Wanaingia na
Jana jaribu
Bring your favorite games to life. Enjoy more fun with Alagu.
I don't know what the future holds, or just how close we are to a breakthrough on heart disease. So I keep going. Keep trying. For them. Every cardiovascular patient and researcher shares a common goal. Lives lived well.
We cannot allow people whose spouses have been appointed to decide over this Sasa hatutapotea
The US in London. No problem. So this is oh no,
zinaonyesha wana hapa. Six na hata tuko bado hata ijaanza. Mutembei hata nikiweza ambio dirusi na receive free. Ile ni nyumbani opportunity. Come back home. Kikuku. Sasa mimi ndo nikaanza sasa mtembei. Singekaa. Singekaa.
Huu ni mkubwa wangu.
Hata nikwambie. Naona imekula sana. Ndio nikiwa na mtembele kukona naelea ndio smart sana. Nilipeleka sana. Nikiwa naye kwa ndio kuanga ananionyesha hivi baadhi yake. Hapo leo saina wakati mwingine wallahi niko sawa.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Karibu.
Kama si kayote
Mutembei TV.
We are all subject to so there is no condition
You know they want to take away the right of participation of the people as a and they talk about
The direction, first of all, that everybody now who ought to be here for the files is at the ones that we want to work is for purposes of separation. For us, we and say we need that this consolidated file. So that is the but it's not this mandatory. So we have to no es lo mismo now that the process was completed, because for me, that's why What did it say? Can you confirm what they are saying? But we do a lot So what does the vote actually
Has everyone put themselves on the quorum? Because the court will not ask for the quorum.
No, I haven't.
Kuangalia tu. Niko auto.
It is petition give a 570. Is a good place. Is a red place. It's a fact. I don't Hey, are you there?
Just wanted to inquire if there is somebody of the interested party, petition number E522, that is the second interested party. We have the third interested party,
Nimeweka mamia sijini na wenifungua. Wanafanya kweli.
Oh, okay. It's just, but the jurisdiction is Africa. It's just the name and the membership.
Nini ya? Mtumie kitu bwana.
You know.
No, dakika 5 hivi. Kama sasa hivi itakubali. So it's enough. What is enough? Wait, they don't call it bad. They tolerate you. They are
What, how much money is being made? Yeah. Yeah.
It's their pleadings. I would like to see those pleadings.
And because they can fight both your own. And when it's court.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it's either in the bank, in your house, it should be somewhere. Is it at the tribunal? Yeah, yeah. No,
Ini kama itaanza saa 5 hivi.
That is children,
Cannot be income. You are mere, you are just a mere.
Ngoja.
The market they can ask if you are
Tunaona maneno hauna uzito by the way. Na unaona hiyo affidavit. You're fine. Sawa, thanks.
Kiananga kwa nini? Na gazeti. Hakuna kitu kama nimeweka hapo na comment. Check sasa kama anakuja kwenda kwa Shangaanga ukisema mara ya kwanza mtu anapatanga ni wengi actually. Kwa nini? Jina gani za Kiswahili? Ai. Atiwezi nunavula TikTok. Asini msee hapa ananikimata. Mbona unajua tu gani? Ndio kutuma data. Anangania ni
Sasa hata tunaanza kusikia joto because they are taking forever.
Fruitfulness yake imempeleka nyumbani. Don't know.
Okay.
Sasa hiyo ndio Yesu.
Unatumia wazee wako
shilingi 15.
iko sawa 15. Hata mimi hapo hapo nitaanza kuambiwa na lunch.
Na hiyo faraja wacha ni tumani kwa ofisi
Kokotini.
Hapa kufanya hapo ni rahisi.
But are we using it now? Itakuwa all to sign. It is what they are charging. Nilikuwa nimetumia toa.
Anakuja kweli. Sisi ni Gachagua.
Followers be alive. And when you land alive, show where we are at. Kuna watu na nikiweza kuonyesha breakfast na lunch hapa na kusikia watu wanapigia na chakula. Sorry. Marcus Garvey
inabaki ni msupport.
Yes, they say they come and bring the store on time and we have a matter
guys, mambo ikianza vizuri wacha tutoke
haweki kitu. Kama
sijaona
ukienda
ama ni watumie
Vince, nilikwambia upige kitabu.
Sema ama ni film wanatuma lakini sijaona. Si zinatokea hapa hivi kwa screen juu. Kwa hivyo hakuna. Si guess. At least huku ni wapi?
Ametuma rose tatu wewe.
Ushatuma rose. Ni venye huwa anatumia gift. Sisi tuko wapi? Hapo ni wapi? Kama ni pin hapo hivi. Tumia za guys, niambieni kama ni yake. Guys, mniambie kama ni yake. Mimi ndo mtakisa. Sitaki kumbele ya haraka kwa nikaa hapa hivi ninapata tu balance yangu.
Sini buffet tu tutaingia kabisa. Tukuanza.
Yeah, get to learn what you are going to guys, like tap. Just to fit hata 1000 likes. Mshukuru umeacha kutap. Jarita. Safi, tap.
Hizi zinizo maingi nataka tuambieni huko na naka mwingi nataka ni mambo
kuna videos mingi nimejaribu
nataka tuambie
kwa nini mmoja
kizoelesha demo hapo nje
Steve nilijua utaingia. Steve nilijua utatafuta. Sona moja najua utatafuta hapa. Asante.
You are the one arranging
It's not fair. It's something that's getting
Nishaingia 400 likes. Hadi watu
yes, but it's not fair.
Usiondoe tu.
Yeah, you can't see.
Mr. Rock, thank you. Mse uambiwaje asante?
Tunasema tu sana sikia.
Mr. Rock, thank you very much for the gift. Mr. Rock, thank you very much for the gift, for the love. Guys, thank you, Mr. Rock. Guys, you can even send some roses. It's getting tough. Thank you guys. Let's get 1,000 likes, guys. Tap. Rian. Tap. Mr. Rock, another rose. Guys, you can follow Mr. Rock. You can follow Mr. Rock. Thank you guys for the likes. If you're joining, you're in with the money to the shop. Thank you guys. Thank you. If you're joining, don't leave the live. Just hang up. Let's get one. Mr. Rock, don't go. I need your flowers. Should I pin my number here for the...
Unaweza ukapata nini? Unaweza kupata mtu mmoja kwa pekee yake. Unaweza kupata mtu mmoja leo kwa pesa live. Eka tu.
But you cannot support.
What you have comment?
Enhance. Need a speaker. Sina namba unaweka.
Nawekea namba.
Zero yako rekufai kwanza 0.
Unaanza na at. Ukiwa umezifuatanisha ama unaweka dot.
Ndio aliniwekea message. Ama kwa format yangu. Siniyo wenye vile umeweka namba kuna format. Ambia Zara kuongeza.
No, precisely. That's why we went, and that's why I thought we can look at
Hapo kwenda ndani review ngoja.
Watumie watu wanataka tu stop liking like them. Mwenye analike acha kulike video. Don't tap your screen.
marination. Marination. We are doing in any case, you are not
Secret? There is no secret. I'm pretty chilled, laid back, down to earth. Well, laid back doesn't mean I'm not driven. We all have our why. For me it's simple. I love the game and I love what I can give back because of it. This is what keeps me going. So I give it everything that I've got. Everything. People see me as the guy that's always up for a laugh. That doesn't mean I'm not serious. I've just got my own way of doing things. And it doesn't mean things always go your way, but it's how you react that counts. I prep, I push hard, and I recover. Fueled by Connecticut sports. And I want to do it with a smile on my face. Or what
Bana ki
sawa.
The plan becoming
Sono quei americani idea yeah. When kalian nasi apa ini? Kenapa memang mesti dari luar? Bisa lihat apa tu kan ini dari luar.
I don't know why.
It has been let's say Since the former NSIS,
judges are not giving them. I think they are concentrating on so they are waiting to see whether because they might actually more than one. I think that so they might accept getting something else. That's my village where they are not. And because it is happening, you're getting that much. But then you have to you're not making basi ninafungua inachukua I did not like I'm saying so it has to be hiyo kitu kisikizo ya kusema is it part of the affidavit? Is it? Why is it?
Yeah, but then just
just take the group. That is not for today. He's involved in a matter with us. Don't, and we are not changing the people distracting people. He's the last person who is coming to us. Yes. I'm good. Whether it looks like a cop. How will it be changed from here now? And he's not even a politician. He doesn't even want any change. Because there are some people who are already aware of what are the issues. Me, I'm not. The mtaka mtume ongeza hizi paragraphs. So that is the easier way. Unaona anakuja na hakuna how is that?
Good morning once more. We take this opportunity to apologize for delaying you for more than 1 hour. The reason is because when we left here last evening, we had just started the ruling, which needed to be polished and put on 6 years. We have just uploaded it. You can access it. Thank you very much.
Chief Justice Justice A. Kogala, His Lordship Justice Anthony Mokuma, Her Ladyship Dr. Justice Frida Mugambi. We begin with the motions for today. Petition E570 of 2024, Eddie Uhuru and Victor Gachagua versus Senate and National Assembly.
To avoid what we thought would be a lot of wasted of time, we have prepared directions which I will be able to read. This direction concerns all the files which are before this court. We call them general directions or the consolidated petitions. On 14th of October 2024, this bench was empaneled to deal with the constitutional petitions which had been filed challenging the process of impeachment of HP regarding Gachagua. By then, the impeachment proceedings were before the National Assembly of the Republic of Kenya. Those petitions were subsequently consolidated by an order of this court, and Constitutional Petition number E522 of 2024 became the lead file. The impeachment process then moved to the Senate, where His Excellency Gachagua was eventually impeached. Subsequent petitions were filed and conservative orders issued. Those petitions were also consolidated by an order of this court, and Constitutional Petition number E565 of 2024 became the lead file in the series. Several other petitions that further variously challenged the same impeachment process were later filed, and this bench has accordingly been empaneled to also deal with the said petitions as well. On 23rd of October 2024, all the petitions on which this bench was empaneled to deal with were mentioned before court, and proposals on the way forward by another counsel and parties were received, especially on the aspect of consolidation. This bench then adjourned the proceedings to today so as to give comprehensive directions in the manner in which all the petitions before this bench will be dealt with going forward. The bench also fixed all applications seeking the requisition of the bench for hearing at 2:30 p.m. today. This bench has gone through all the petitions before the court. We have no doubt that there are principally two sets of petitions. The first regiment are the petitions that challenge the impeachment process before the National Assembly. We shall hereinafter refer to such petitions as those in cohort 1. As said, those are the petitions that were consolidated, and Constitutional Petition number E522 of 2024 became the lead file. These petitions were fixed for a mention on 29th of October 2024 for the parties to decide on the way forward, depending on the outcome of the proceedings before the Senate. As it is, the Senate proceedings ended with the impeachment of HP regarding Gachagua. As a result, several other petitions challenging that process were filed. We shall hereinafter refer to such petitions as those in cohort 2. Those are the petitions that were consolidated, and Constitutional Petition number E565 of 2024 became the lead file. Having considered the nature of the petitions before us, and with a view of conducting those proceedings in an orderly manner, we hereby issue the following further directions. 1. All the petitions shall forthwith be dealt with as those in cohort 1 or cohort 2, respectively. 2. Court shall, pursuant to Rule 17 of the Constitution of Kenya, Protection of Rights and Fundamental Freedoms, Practice and Procedures, Rules 2013, on its own motion, consolidates any other petition referred to this bench either into any of the two cohorts. 3. For clarity, the petitions are hereby consolidated under the two cohorts as follows. Petition in cohort number 1, Nairobi petition number E522 of 2024, that is the lead file. Then we have Nairobi petition number E506 of 2024, Nairobi petition number E509 of 2024, Nairobi petition number E525 of 2024, Nairobi petition number E528 of 2024, Nairobi petition number E537 of 2024, and Nairobi petition number E541 of 2024. The petitioners in those consolidated petitions are as follows. 1. Regarding Gachagua. 2. Oguli Namea. 3. Kennedy Kamithiu Gachege. 4. Dennis Okumu. 5. Simon Mutangi. 6. Peter Maina. 7. Gema Wato Association. 8. John Mugo Kiragu. 9. Njomu John. 10. Caroline Wambui Mwangi. 11. Dr. Clarence Efoso Mwaresa. 12. Wanjiru Mwangi. Those are the petitioners in cohort number 1. Respondents in that cohort are 1. The Speaker of the National Assembly of Kenya. 2. The National Assembly of Kenya. 3. The Speaker of the Senate of Kenya. 4. The Senate of Kenya. 5. The Deputy Speaker, National Assembly. 6. Honorable Moses Masika Tangula. 7. Honorable Amason Kingi Jeffa. 8. Honorable Attorney General. The interested parties in that cohort are 1. William Samoei Ruto. 2. Law Society of Kenya. 3. Mount Kenya Jurists. That is cohort number 1. Petition in cohort number 2. Nairobi petition number E565 of 2024, that is the lead file. Nairobi petition E550 of 2024. Nairobi petition E570 of 2024. Nairobi petition E572 of 2024. Karagoya petition E013 of 2024. Karagoya petition E014 of 2024. Karagoya petition number E015 of 2024. The petitioners in those cohort 2 are as follows. HC regarding Gachagua, number 1. Number 2, Thomas Kimoto Maingi. Number 3, John Honjen Njeri Maina. 4, on David Ngunyi Mabenge. 5, Peter Gichobi Kamoto. 6, Grace Mdoni Mwangi. 7, Clement Mchiri Mweki. 8, Edwin Munene Kariuki. 9, Sheria Mtani na Shadrach Wambui. 10, Father Eddie Waiguru. From time you know that Father Eddie Waiguru is in the list of E570 of 2024, and they are 32 petitioners. So from Father Eddie Waiguru, we add all the petitioners in that petition, which come to 32 and ends with Gema Wato Association. Respondents in the court are as follows. Speaker, National Assembly, National Assembly of Kenya. 3, Speaker, Senate. 4, Senate of Kenya. 5, on Attorney General. 6, H.E. William Ruto. 7, Clerk of the National Assembly. 8, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. 9, Kithure. 10, United Democratic Alliance. 11, Orange Democratic Alliance. 12, Kenya Kwanza Alliance. 13, Ford Kenya Party. 14, Amani National Congress. 15, Register of the Political Parties. 16, Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission. In that cohort, the interested parties are follows: the Law Society of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki, Wiper Democratic Party, Jubilee Party of Kenya, Katiba Institute, Mount Kenya Jurist Association. And then left the Kithure Sharia. Pursuant to those, we direct that all filings and service of documents shall be done electronically through the court's electronic portal in the respective court's lead files. Parties shall accordingly ensure that they are duly marked into the system. The Honorable Deputy Registrar of this Commission shall assist if need be. Any counsel or party appearing in these petitions shall, before the start of any court proceedings, record such appearance in the quorum forms that shall be provided by the court assistants in this bench. Those appearing virtually shall as well log in and register their presence through the court assistants. As directed on 23rd of October 2023, any application in either of the cohorts seeking the recusal of the judges in this bench shall be heard today at 2:30 p.m. Those directions can be accessed in this court's electronic platform. Then these directions can be accessed in this court's electronic platform in the respective lead files. This court shall give further appropriate directions in the respective cohorts lead files as and when necessary. Thank you very much.
The Russian is where we can get that part of the ruling.
The directions, subject to amendment which has come from you, will amend it and then upload it.
Thank you, sir. My Lord, the Commission, and Lord, we are guided by the directions issued by the court. We, however, have one concern from our side, my lords. My Lord, there are interim orders that were issued in Kerugoya, and in our understanding, from our interpretation, once the file was referred to this court, the orders expired today. That's our understanding. And my Lord, we are going to seek the court's guidance on the hearing of our application dated 18th October. Of course, we understand that there is a recusal application today. But given the fact, my Lord, that our interpretation of those orders would expire on the appointed date, which is today, when the matter was meant to be mentioned, our colleagues' understanding, my Lord, that the application, in the interest, in the public interest, be prioritized so that we are able to hear the application for setting aside of those orders. In any event, my Lord, the orders in question were issued by one judge. The matter has now been referred to a 3-judge bench. And their nature is problematic, as mentioned by the court. And we pray that in terms of aligning the hearing or scheduling the applications to be heard in court, that if possible, my lords, we do not want to do anything outside the law. We would request the Lord that we do that today, if it's possible, because the orders expire today. I think we have further than one more. We just want to work something on it.
My Lord, very briefly, I only want to repeat what My Lord, I just want to indicate that I would not want to repeat what Senior Counsel Professor Manyora has indicated, but just for completeness of record, there are two applications. There's one by the Honorable Attorney General and one by the National Assembly dated the 18th of October 2024. We are ready to go there for them as soon as they are ready.
My Lord, with your kind permission, Daniel Manson, appearing for the Law Society of Kenya and also for White Party Democratic Party or interested parties. My Lord, if the orders are to expire today, then that will be at midnight. My Lord, the day is not yet over. We have applications in the afternoon. We are also affected by those orders. And my Lord, I suggest after the applications today, then we can discuss that matter before the Court adjourns. Thank you, my Lord.
My Lord, Kibe Mungai, on behalf of the petitioners, there are two issues. You can see the senior, the team leader, of Nabokon, which is not gas in the council. That is the first thing that we will deal with it in the afternoon. And as far as we are concerned, the matter is premature at the hearing and determination of that applications for the simple reason that the issue and an order has already been made that will be first dealt with by the court after its ruling of yesterday. Was the application for recusal. The other matters that relates to how we shall deal with the petition, and we shall deal with all the applications, including the first application for conservatory orders. Those are matters that, as far as we are concerned, are supposed to be dealt with by the directions. By this bench, if it continues, the issue, my Lord, of a back and forth on what is to be had first, the court has already ruled on that. And I believe we need to stick to that. And I am lamenting that even as we sat here, because we have started a little bit late, there is some work we still need to do with regard to the applications for the afternoon. So we would like any other businesses that is supposed to be done when, for example, Mutembei is in the afternoon, it will be brought in the afternoon. But my Lord, on the directions, the actual directions that have been given by the court, there are three things actually that we would like our reactions on behalf of the petitioners. Number one, my Lord, is that in giving these directions, we are understanding that the directions are being made pursuant to the Mutunga rules, the rules of procedure that are applicable. My Lord, under the rules of procedure that are applicable, a lot of the petitions that were filed before last Friday and the ones that were filed even on Friday last week are maturing their last dates for responses. My Lord, as we sit here, we are yet to receive any substantive responses to those petitions in either forms from the respondents. And that will have an impact on how soon we can be able to deal with the substantive matters. So, my Lord, I would be expecting that as a further direction, everybody would be required also to comply with the Mutunga rules to the full. Now, the second issue is that in all the petitions, the subject matter was the impeachment proceedings. The impeachment proceedings was culminating with the impeachment that was done last Thursday and the facts as they happened on Friday. A lot of these petitions would require some amendment so that they conform with the last position, so that they are not termed as academic. So that, my Lord, towards that, the petitioners, including the petitions where I'm participating, we had requested formally that we would want 3 days to ensure that any amendments are carried out. And then the respondents would indicate, they have been saying they can do things within a day or two. They will indicate how much time they need to do the responses. Because, my Lord, that would assist in ensuring that whichever bench is going to hear and determine this matter would be able to give final directions. Because, as you have said, these are interim directions. And number three,
in order to be able to determine issues for determination. And these are issues that we deal with when we are doing pre-trial. Issues for determinations that are essential in a matter with so many parties that would require close of pleadings. And the close of pleadings means that all the responses must be given. So that, my Lord, as far as today is concerned, I urge you respectfully that the first thing that can ensure we are moving forward is to ensure that the responses, in accordance with the Mutunga rules, will complete that journey. My Lord, if that is done, it is my view that we will be able to make some progress. In the meantime, my Lord, unless there is any other matter, because there was no other matter that was to be dealt with except directions, we would be happy to leave this place as soon as possible so that we are ready in the afternoon. We are more soon.
I think my because I'm on the spirit side, so you can have some response on it. Your Lordship, for purposes of clarity and for purposes of not addressing the gallery anymore, permit me to draw the attention of Counsel for the Senate to the notice of motion that was filed in respect to the conservatory orders that were granted. The judge sitting in Kirugari, Your Lordship, was categorical that he granted prayer number C, even as we await Senior Counsel Paul Mwete to come in the afternoon. The wording of those prayers was so explicit that if my good professor had the opportunity of interacting with the document, which I believe he has not, would have come to the conclusion that the orders were drafted in this manner, that pending the hearing and determination, of this application inter parties, this honorable court be pleased to grant the order that were granted. That is therefore to mean, Your Lordship, that question that Senior Counsel was raising has no sitting in the pleadings before you. Number two, Your Lordship, since we are here for mention and in the afternoon we are coming for the application for recusal, and I've had the advocates for the respondents insisting on the urgency to hear the application for setting aside, Your Lordship, it is important for the court to note that that application is not predicated on any response. And therefore, if I were them, I would be seeking guidance on how to file their replies. Your Lordship, I hope you are following. He doesn't seem to be following. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? But you leave it, let me leave it at that.
Thank you. I think that is.
My Lord, on a very small issue, we do confirm that for His Excellency, the Deputy President, Gachagua, as the petitioner, we have not received responses from the respondents. So it is important that first of all we get directions for filing of responses, because as we speak now, we have not received those responses from the respondents. Then number two, my colleague Senior Kibe has raised issues on filing of responses, so that in 522 we have given an indication that we might require to amend our pleadings, so that before the ruling that was delivered by this bench, there was indication that we might require to amend the pleading. That is in petitions in cohort number 1, so that if the court can grant us leave within 3 days, those amendments can be done, and thereafter this can also probably affect in some petitions cohort number 2. So it is important that we get that particular direction. Finally, my Lord, this proceeding, because of the nature, the way they are proceeding, would request that probably we be provided with sequentially the transcribed proceedings, so that in case we require the proceeding at any time, those can be availed for purposes of good order. That is all.
May I say something?
With due respect to Counsel, we did not intend to make today this hearing a long hearing. We have been courteous enough, we have read our directions, and I think you should let us wait for proceedings in the afternoon.
Sir, I have something to say. Number one, the petitioners cannot approbate and reprobate at the same time. They are calling upon the respondents to file their responses. At the same time, they are seeking leave to amend the petitions. How would petitions that are to be amended be responded to when actually it should be amendments that should come first and then responses follow? Two, it brought to the attention of the petitioners that the interim order, one of the interim orders expires today, and the other one is the one we are complaining about, but it is actually aggrieving the respondents and should be set aside, the Kithure order. Therefore, we shall be delving into that as soon as it is practicable. And number three, the reason why we are here and from the day before yesterday is due to the applications that were filed on the 18th of October to set aside ex parte conservative orders. Therefore, that agency cannot be lost or cannot be clouded in whatever else they are saying. It is our position that we should actually proceed and be heard on why those conservatory orders should be set aside. Thank you.
I apologize. We are raising so many issues. I do apologize. And we thank you for your question. When I made an application for Kithure to let me enjoy my Lord Justice Okora, you were very kind. Now, you probably allowed my application because the thing was to be done, and also I was to be done by the you have not mentioned if you would be kind enough.
In which petition?
Yeah.
In which one?
Which
cohort?
This, I'm sorry, I don't have papers, but this one.
But in your own name?
Yes, in my own name. John M. And of course, it was in
So you are petitioner number 8?
No.
Interested party number 8?
That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my Lord. We just want to restate the position that the agency in this matter cannot be gainsaid or cannot be lost, my Lord. And the contention that the replies have not been made, that we have not made the replies, is not correct because we have filed our responses. And my Lord, at the end of the day, the very essence that led to the empanelment of these judges will actually be lost, because then we will be going back and forth, and at the end of the day, my Lord, we will not have served the greater public interest or the greater public good that led to the empanelment, which you made a determination yesterday, my Lord. We would ask that we be able to proceed and argue this matter conclusively and address it once and for all.
Thank you. We are no longer accepting any further submissions. I'm saying this, that it is not for court to direct parties when to respond to pleadings. It is not for court to direct parties when to respond to pleadings. But one thing which I can assure you that this bench will not allow anybody to take the process of court in circles. So if you have been served the document, whether petition or an application, if you don't respond, the court is allowed to infer that you have no response. If a petition has been filed and you have not responded to it, the court will make inference that you have no response to that petition. And by the very nature of these proceedings, we have all acknowledged that they are public interest proceedings. No party will be allowed to take the court in circles. So I ask you, respond to the pleadings, file your petitions, respond to them. Don't come and ask for leave in a manner to suggest that you wanted this court in circles. We look at 2
Sin embargo,